Good day, everyone. Today I'll be presenting on the urinary system, focusing on its anatomy, physiology, and important clinical concepts. This system plays a critical role in maintaining internal balance, or homeostasis, which is essential for survival. Let's begin by understanding what we aim to learn. By the end of this presentation, you should be able to identify the main organs of the urinary system, understand how kidneys function at both structural and physiological levels, explain the steps involved in urine formation, describe the Renin-Angiotensin-Aldosterone system in JGA, understand how kidneys regulate acid-base balance, interpret basic clearance tests and the process of micturition. The urinary system is essential for maintaining homeostasis. It removes metabolic waste such as urea and creatinine from the blood. It also regulates fluid balance, electrolyte levels like sodium and potassium. Blood pressure. The system consists of four main organs: kidneys, filter blood; ureters, transport urine; bladder, stores urine; urethra, eliminates urine. The kidneys are bean-shaped organs located behind the peritoneum. Each kidney has three main regions: cortex, outer layer where filtration begins; medulla contains renal pyramids; renal pelvis collects urine before it moves to ureters. They receive a large blood supply through the renal artery, which is crucial for filtration. The nephron is the functional unit of the kidney, and each kidney contains about 1 million nephrons. It consists of glomerulus, filters blood Bowman's capsule, collects filtrate proximal tubule, reabsorption loop of Henle, concentration mechanism, distal tubule, fine regulation. This structure allows precise control over what is retained and what is excreted. The kidneys perform multiple vital functions: excretion, removal of nitrogenous wastes; regulation, control of water and electrolyte balance; acid-base balance, maintaining blood pH; hormonal functions. Erythropoietin leads to RBC production. Renin leads to blood pressure regulation. These functions are critical for maintaining internal stability. Urine formation occurs in three major steps: glomerular filtration, tubular reabsorption, tubular secretion. Each step ensures that useful substances are retained while waste products are eliminated. This is the first step and occurs in the glomerulus. Blood pressure forces plasma into Bowman's capsule, forming filtrate. This filtrate contains water, glucose, amino acids, electrolytes. The GFR, or glomerular filtration rate, is about 125 milliliters per minute, which is an important clinical indicator of kidney function. In this step, essential substances are reabsorbed back into the bloodstream. It mainly occurs in the proximal convoluted tubule. Substances reabsorbed include glucose, amino acids, sodium, water. This ensures that valuable nutrients are not lost in urine. Tubular secretion involves the movement of substances from blood into the filtrate. These include hydrogen ions, potassium ions, drugs, and toxins. This process helps in waste elimination, regulation of blood pH. This mechanism occurs in the loop of Henle. It creates an osmotic gradient in the medulla, allowing water to be reabsorbed efficiently. This is essential for concentrating urine, conserving water. Without this mechanism, the body would lose excessive water. The Renin-Angiotensin-Aldosterone system regulates blood pressure. When blood pressure drops, kidneys release renin. Renin converts angiotensinogen to angiotensin 1. ACE converts it to angiotensin 2. Angiotensin 2 causes vasoconstriction, stimulates aldosterone release. Aldosterone increases sodium and water reabsorption, raising blood pressure. The JGA is a specialized structure in the nephron. It consists of macula densa juxtaglomerular cells, mesangial cells. Its main functions are regulation of GFR, secretion of renin. It plays a key role in linking kidney function to blood pressure control. The kidneys maintain blood pH within a narrow range of 7.35 to 7.45. They do this by excreting hydrogen ions, H+, reabsorbing bicarbonate, HCO3-. This balance is essential because even small changes in pH can disrupt enzyme function and metabolism. Clearance tests measure how effectively kidneys filter blood. Creatinine clearance, commonly used in clinical practice. Inulin clearance, gold standard but used mainly in research. These tests help assess GFR and diagnose kidney dysfunction. Micturition is the process of urination and involves both involuntary and voluntary control. 2 phases: storage phase, sympathetic system active, bladder relaxes, sphincter contracts. Voiding phase, parasympathetic system active, bladder contracts, sphincter relaxes, controlled by spinal cord and higher brain centers. And to summarize, the urinary system is vital for maintaining homeostasis. Nephrons perform filtration, reabsorption, and secretion. RAAS regulates blood pressure. Kidneys maintain acid-base balance. Clearance tests assess kidney function. Micturition is a coordinated neural process. Understanding these concepts is essential for both physiology and clinical practice. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe and enable the bell icon for future notifications.